3, 2, 1. Tetris. Y'all getting a y'all you are getting off to a great start already, the both of you. Okay, Blingus is the first few lines of the board. Ooh, nice J-Tuck. Nerd opens their previously closed board, and Prim is interfering with my stuff again. Nobody has scored a Tetris yet, but here's one. NerdTheBox has the first Tetris of the round. Oh, shit. Sorry, Prim. Okay, and it's 51 to 10. 51 to, 53 to 12, 17 to 15 lines respectively. Both wells are currently closed. Nerd just opens his. Blingus still looking to open theirs. Okay. Nerd drops it. Nerd reopens his well. Gets a Tetris. Nerd is first to 100K. Blingus is looking for a way back to an open board and needs one sharpish because Nerd is cooking right now. Blingus has opened their well. Nerd Tetris. Blingus Tetris. It's 147 to 47, 37 to 34 lines respectively. And Blingus Tetris. Nerd Tetris. Blingus. All right, Nerd single. Nerd single. Lost squigglies, but it's not ruining anyone's board outright. Nerd. Right, and it's level 18, so that's 130 lines to transition, so there's still quite a ways to go yet for both of them. And Nerd is on wicked sick pace. 500K pace easy. Blingus Tetris. NerdTheBox Tetris, and Nerd is still primed, and there's another Tetris. Blingus is primed now. Yeah. Prim is trying to get my attention. Just for cuddles, not. Let's see. It's 286 to 150. Nice Z-Tuck from Blingus. Blingus Tetris, Nerd Tetris. Both are still primed. They were double primed earlier. Tetris, Blingus. All right. Prim, there we go. Get your tail out of the way. 361 to 201. Blingus Tetris. The Nerd is primed. Blingus has another Tetris and cleared most of their board. They're able to restart their board. They're able to get their board fresh. Nerds is temporarily closed. Got a lot of squares here. Nerd Tetris. Okay. That's a lot of squares for a board that isn't too ready for them. Nice S-Tuck though. And this will help Blingus big time. NerdTheBox first to 400K. Pace has gone up to like 600 now. That's 600K transition pace. That's neat. Okay. So it's 462 to 286, 110 to 106 respectively. Blingus Tetrises and reaches 300k. Nerd is primed. Blingus has puts a J through there. That helps. If the T isn't there, the J will do most of the work. Blingus double, Blingus single, Blingle. All right. Nerd has a couple of holes in row 3 and 4. But they're easily cleared. It's 511 to 337. Nerd Tetris, only one Tetris away from transition. Blingus is 10 lines away. Double. Blingus Tetris. Nerd is 3 lines away. Blingus is 4 lines. Oh, Nerd transitions to level 19 with a transition safe board. Blingus is primed. A Tetris will wisely skimming 3 lines off the top there. Don't want to top out before reaching transition when you're so close. Fortunately, I had to plug the board. Unplugs it, gets into level 19 with a safe, if somewhat closed board. Okay, and this may be as far as Blingus goes, and indeed it is. Nerd, it's 1-0 for Nerd. Good effort from Blingus, but Nerd had the run of the show for much of this round and is still cooking post 19. All right, so that's round 1, and round 2 will have FE, A4, AA for its next one. All right, I need to pin this message. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so well, there's still plenty of time to get a classic Blingus recovery. All right, FE, A4, AA. Both of them have their AA. Both of them have their seeds ready. Marker. Round to start. Once both players are ready, there we go. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Now, and NerdTheBox and Blingus get there quickly. Get to the game quickly. Blingus closes their well, but opens it just as quickly. NerdTheBox couldn't get the square all the way, but the board is not looking too much worse for it. It's looking fine. Right. Blingus gets Tetris. Nerd has a couple of kinks in his board. Blingus gets himself a Tetris and the lead. Nerd cleans up that board nicely, and both of them have Nerd had the abundance of Zeds is forces Nerd to get into a dig situation. Actually, both of them are in a dig. I might have a few opinions about this seed if it stays like that. Both players are primed. Blingus Tetris. NerdTheBox. Very good use of the T there, the side T clear. All right, a whole bunch of squigglies, and both players are maneuvering them like the pros they are. Nerd Tetris, Blingus Tetris, and first to 100k. Nerd Tetris, Nerd takes the lead. Blingus has to do a couple of small clears to clear out their board so that they can get back into a leading position. NerdTheBox Tetris, not the best time for a square to drop. Blingus got done a little dirty there. NerdTheBox is primed. Okay, I'm looking forward to. I'm glad I came here. I like seeing you both, and regardless of who wins, you both are great. So that's Blingus Tetris, Nerd Tetris. Okay. Nerd Tetris. Nerd first to 200k. Blingus gets Tetris. Both players doing a very good job stacking, not putting a block wrong. Right. That nerd is little less than 2 Tetrises ahead. Okay. Blingus had to put the eyepiece somewhere. It wasn't ready for it. That one is. Blingus reaches 200K, but at the minor cost of having having a really weird looking board at the bottom of it. Nerd Tetris. Blingus fixes their board just as quickly as it got ugly. It is ugly no more. Nerd is close to 300K. It's 293 to 210, 68 to 65 lines respectively. There's Blingus shaping that board nicely. Nice. Very handling the high board very well. Blingus Tetris. Blingus another Tetris. 340 to 256, 77 to 74 lines respectively. Blingus Tetris. NerdTheBox. All right. NerdTheBox doubles. NerdTheBox Tetris. Grim is cute and cuddly. He's so great. Oh, shit. Get the eyepiece all the way. Blingus will need to recover. They won't be able to. They lost DAS, and that's the and therefore the round. It's 2-0. Round 3 will have the seed of 0F A4 AA. And yeah. Okay, both players got ready in a big hurry, and I like that. I really do. Marker. Round 3 start. And in. Round 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Blingus has been fighting pretty hard and still has a chance here, but NerdTheBox is in a huge position of strength right now, having consistently scored optimally throughout this whole thing. Not running into too many digs. Both players get a Tetris within a hurry. Rims off. I get the full use of my desk again. All right. Both players are primed. Nerd Tetris, Blingus Tetris. Blingus Tetris. Nerd Tetris. Okay. Blingus Tetris. Let's see now. Double. Single for Nerd. Blingus is in the lead right now. Both players have closed wells. Nerd opens his. Blingus is trying to work on theirs. Nerd takes the lead in the Tetris via Tetris. Blingus, once Blingus gets some that can get into 2 holes, a couple of those are getting into 2 depth holes, and with that, Blingus retakes the lead and is first to 100K. Let's see what NerdTheBox does in response, or let's see. 100 to 122, 20 to 30 respectively. And they both Tetris as I say this. Nerd Tetris taking the lead. Blingus gets the single and gets primed. Very good use of the T there. Good use of the double to shape the board for Nerd. Blingus Tetris, Nerd Tetris. And it's neck and neck right now. And it's a good place to tuck that square. Blingus Tetris. Blingus gets back in the lead. Ooh, nice use of that S tuck, that S spin. Blingus first to 200K. Nerd is primed. Okay. And Nerd reopens his board and Tetris's and takes the lead. Blingus can take it back just as quickly once they unblock their board, but whoa. The piece allotment is not looking too kind to Blingus. The American still has a shot. They can still stay in the game as long as they hold on to DAS. Oh, so close. NerdTheBox takes all three. Good effort, Blingus, and congratulations, Nerd. Nerd will advance to losers round 4. Have a good one, both of y'all. I'm going to report this to the CTBW folks, and then the bracket will be one match further along. Which number was it again? Which bracket number was it again? Wait, this was a playoff, so I'm going to check 26. Yeah, it's number 26.